past 20 years carry with them a more ambiguous sense of both their military experience and their relationship to established American institution. Vets now don't look for comfort in person at clubs. Social media fills some of the gap.
Hi, friends. You are live on Facebook.
Hi, guys. How
so
are
if
you?
you're watching this right now, you're watching a recorded version, a replay, if you will. Jerry blowing his nose is complimentary, no charge. If you have any questions or would like to participate, please leave comments. We do try to keep up with them and respond to them when we see them go through the stream. And that's it. We will also be answering a lot of questions from folks on TikTok.
Yeah.
Because we just have more folks on TikTok that follow us. So stay tuned. It's about to start.
Hi, guys. Happy Monday.
Brody's here.
Who's here? Brody?
Brody, I think.
Hey,
it's
Brody.
I just see the little symbol up on top. So.
All right, Brody, chop it. There you go.
We're a little bit early.
A little early. Oh, that's not Brody. I'm sorry. That was from Danny. Excuse me, Brody. Brody, I'm getting my firefighters confused.
He's there. Pay attention. They're here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
That's okay. Calm down.
How are you?
Yes, we are early. We're a little bit early. The weather was really pretty.
Yeah.
For down here, it was very low humidity, and it was pretty. And we were sitting out back, and I know that we'd like to turn in a little bit early. I'm so tired, and I just thought if we waited.
We're getting old, kids.
Yeah. I'm working on that house, and it's just exhausting. So I didn't work on it very much today. I'm just trying to catch up so that I'd rather be on later, and I can't work on that house and be on later. It's just too much. I'm old.
You're old 54.
It was warm here. It's not super hot. It's just perfect. It's just as hot here, but we just have no humidity, so it's refreshing. You don't walk out into like the steam bath.
Right.
Better early than late. That's right. Well, we didn't show up one night and like all heck broke loose. We got all kinds of messages. What's wrong? Are you guys okay?
Yeah, we're okay.
Good evening, guys. How are you today? So, Bill, the Navy vet, is here.
Chris, hey, Bill. VFW, Bill.
Chris from Brookside, New Jersey is here.
I'm going to talk to Bill in a little while about the vets.
Chief is here from Texas.
All right, Chief.
Brody's here from Central Illinois.
Right.
Let's see if I missed anybody. Evening, guys. How are you today? Says
Good.
Bill.
New York, New Jersey. Give you a mark.
Give you a mark. Listen, he got that Texas.
I got the Texas right here. Chief, I got you. How the girls?
RB is here from Arkansas.
Yep. RB.
One of Jerry's remaining states to visit.
Yep. And Jockey Jack's up that way.
Bauer Drew B is here from Virginia.
Oh boy, okay. Thank you.
You beat LJ in here. He's your
LJ is in there.
LJ is your frequent flyer.
Yeah.
They're good right now. They say hi.
Hi, my goalies.
Bill wants to make sure you got Michigan.
I did.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I got you here, Bill. Yep. In fact, I want to talk to you when we get a little chance about why old veteran organizations are fading away. And Bill, this was in the Wall Street Journal.
Bring it.
I want to read it? Okay. All right, Bill, while I have you on there. Okay. It says here, the VFW has around 1.5 million members, a drop of 1 million from 1992. Wow. The average age is 67, with 400,000 members over 80, including me. The largest organization of Veterans Club, the American Legion, has only 2 million members, down from 3.3. There in New Jersey, there are 218 posts left in the state. Now, this is what it says. One reason is simply the decline in number of veterans. Of course, they're all passing away. During World War II, according to Department of Veteran Affairs, 16.5 million Americans served in the armed forces. Estimate of those who served in the War on Terror over the last 20 years is 3 million. There's another reason the oldest organizations are fading. Younger veterans simply don't join clubs the way older generations did. Partly this reflects a general decline in community organization, the socialization and transformation by some Americans aren't joiners, not like they once were. But the VFW and American Legion are also shrinking because many veterans in the past 20 years carry with them a more ambiguous sense of both their military experience and the gap. A lot of the veterans, both in and out of the military, share their experience over Reddit. I don't know what that is. Discord and Twitter.
They're social medias.
Oh, social media. But anyway, so Bill, I just thought.
Isn't he cute?
Anyway, I don't know how you're doing up in Michigan, but I know down here we're losing our greatest generation and Korean veterans at an alarming rate. We have a lot of Vietnam veterans, but the older men, 80 and above, we're losing a lot. So I don't know about up in your state, Bill. So I just wanted to pass that on to you.
I had a conversation with somebody today who said, you know, people, the reason why society is falling apart is social media. And I said, well, you know, that's part of it, you know, because social media, the families are not paying attention to each other.
Everybody's looking at a phone.
Everybody's looking on their phone. But I said, you know, because you won't even relate to this because you're out of the 80s loop. It really started with the Walkman. And you don't know what that is.
No.
But it was, well, you could get a radio or a cassette or even at some point a CD player. You put your headphones on and you tuned everybody out.
Oh.
And everybody had their own tunes on.
Oh,
and walked away, and that was sort of like the beginning.
Right, the beginning of shutting down the family.
Instead of everybody talking,
yeah.
you just closed everybody. You got on a bus, you put your headphones on.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah.
And now it's the same. The headphones are, everybody got the little white buds in their ears. And they're all staring at a phone. So, anywho, that was an enlightening discussion.
You go out to a restaurant now, and instead of a conversation at the family, you look over, there's like 6 phones. Everybody's working a phone.
Well, and, you know, I came over some Sunday night, I don't know, like 2 months ago, and I walked in the door, and literally every single person, all the kids and their kids were sitting on your cell phone. I walked in, I was like, excuse me? Like, I didn't have you guys come over here. Like, I'm not here to tell you to put your phone down, and you guys are all... Yeah. Yeah, and everybody, like, put their phones down like they were thieves.
Like they were caught.
They were so caught.
I know.
So... And you know, I make them play cards with that little girl, and like, you know how much fun they have. Yeah. Everybody has so. We're playing like Old Maid, like all the old card games. All the old card games. And Go Fish.
Pick up sticks.
Pick up sticks.
I have Pick Up Sticks. We play here. Like, if you guys remember Pick Up Sticks
from the Petrified Forest. Okay, so here we go. Where were you a fireman at? Asked Sammy.
In New York City for almost 30 years, and then I unretired and came down here and spent 18 years in the North Naples Fire Department.
Totally is here from Wisconsin.
Okay, thank you.
And I thought it said Toady. And like, I remember seeing the Toadies back in the day before they were even famous. They played at like a bar up in Fort Myers.
Toady?
You don't know. It's okay. Just walk away, Sanford.
Toady.
Anyhow.
Thank you. I'm glad I missed that music. I'm sorry.
All right, guys. How are you both? Much love from Ireland.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. That sounds like...
And I forgot how to pronounce your name again. I'm
so that's sorry. That tough name.
No, there's 2 of them. This one's E-O-I-N.
Eon.
Owen? I think it's
maybe Owen.
Okay. You guys, boy, you're really challenging me. Central Illinois. So how's it been lately? I've missed a few lives. I've been out with friends a lot.
I know. Good Central Illinois. I got you here.
Take advantage of being with people in person.
Good.
You have to. Savannah says hi back.
Hi, honey. Kisses to you.
You have Anthony here from Atlanta.
Atlanta. All right, Georgia.
Chris Foley said we had a decon drill yesterday, and it was interesting. I definitely learned a lot. Well, good for you. The drills are so important.
Yes, they are.
Grace is here. I'm off today, and I'm working the rest of the week.
All right, Grace.
6-8.
All right. Home Depot.
Over Facebook, who's here?
Oh, yeah. Donna. Hey,
She said, you're early tonight. We came on 15 minutes early. Everybody's minds are blown. She says, hi guys, Staten Island in the house.
Okay.
On Sunday dinner at my house, folks are left at the door. Good for you.
Thank you, honey. Good. I like that. Beautiful. Good for you.
Let's see. Oh, Marcy Gillis is here, Chad's wife.
Oh, yes. Chad Gillis, yes.
And Marcy was one of the first people to read your book, remember?
Yes, I do, Marcy. How are you, honey?
Marbles
Regards
are
to
great.
Chad.
Become very competitive. Adore you guys. That's wonderful. She plays marbles. They play marbles. I remember Chinese checkers. I love Chinese checkers. I don't remember how to play it anymore.
Wow.
But I'm sure it comes with directions.
That's a long
it was like in the metal box.
Yeah.
And it has little dimples in it for the marbles.
My.
We had all of the games with the kids. Like they love Sorry. And that's a little word if you land on it, you send it backwards and kids lose their minds. In the Game of Life and Candyland and Shoots the Ladders.
Monopoly.
We had Monopoly. They really behave badly when they get beaten in Monopoly, though. There were some tantrums. I think that they still have tantrums.
Over Monopoly?
You know what we played a lot? We played a card game called 31. So everybody gets 3 cards, and the object of the game is to get 2 face cards and an ace, but all in the same suit. So you would have the ace of diamonds, the king of diamonds. Around? Yes. So if the card that's laying the pickup card, like is a 2 of diamonds, you wouldn't want that. You'd want to draw. So you draw, and it's a mystery. You could get another 10 card, or a better card to change your suit to start working towards something. If you're watching your other players, and if you see like Jennifer's on the other side, and she keeps dropping big diamonds. Well, don't save the ace of diamonds because they're all in the deck on the other side. So like in my family, we would have big family dinners, and there'd be like 10 tables, 10 at each table, and there'd be 3 or 4 tables, and everybody put in like money, and like we're talking like kids would win like hundreds of dollars. By the end of it, because you would get the champions of. Each table would have a champ, and then you'd have like the grand champion, and like everybody put in $20 to start, and yeah, there'd be a haul. There'd be a haul at the end. So, hi again from Kannapolis, North Carolina. It's a progressive person from Pennsylvania. Numbers are way down. Younger veterans don't want to join the organizations anymore.
That's right. Was that Bill?
Yeah, it's Bill.
Yeah.
And it's not just that. Even the Rotary clubs.
I know. It's not. Yeah, I know.
Hey, brother from Michigan is Robert Moore. Thank you for coming back.
Hey, Michigan. Thank you, brother.
It's Owen, but I spelt it the Irish way. It's all good. Don't worry. I got it. I stared at it for a little bit. What's your thoughts about 9/11, says Anthony Paris? Well, right here, Anthony, you see this? The thoughts are in the book.
Yeah, here it is. Here's my thoughts. I wrote that we wrote this book about 9/11.
He's not a conspiracy theorist. No. That's his thoughts.
No.
Bill says I was one of the youngest commands in my post and worked my tail off to get the post all state honor. Well, good for you.
Good for you, Bill. Wow. But I know he's losing members just like we are down here.
Somebody named Lumberjack says, I couldn't hear you. I had my Walkman on.
Oh, see?
He says, I haven't had a set of headphones in 10 years. You have built-in speakers in your ear protection. That's why.
Uh-huh.
So I know the real story. Don't make me come over there and whoop you. Larry's
That's
here.
Mama.
Larry's here. Lumberjack would be my child. Or I think so. That's what 23andMe says, but you wouldn't know it from the visits. But that's a different story. Larry is here from Maryland. Donna Darling.
Okay, Donna from New York, of course, Donna.
They play left, right, center. I don't know that game.
No, I don't know that game, no.
Rummy Cube. That's what Johnny said. We used to play Rummy Cube a lot. Actually, we had 2 Rummy Cubes and combined them because there were so many people that wanted to play Rummy Cube, and it's sort of like it's sort of like it's like playing Rummy with cards, but it's with the domino-shaped tiles. But it was a fun game.
Okay.
We haven't played that for a while.
Okay.
You know what? I had 2 boxes of it that I probably left in the other house because I left all the games when I sold it furnished. In that front bedroom. Oh,
yeah. All up in the closet.
Up in the closet.
Yeah.
Gotta go, guys. See you about, got school tomorrow. Take care of each other. That's Owen.
Owen, be careful, brother.
Chad says, how's it going, Pop?
All right. Very good, Chad.
And you follow the host. Thanks for the follow. I get to do a class tomorrow about electric cars and hybrids.
All
Interesting, because we had a conversation in
about
here
that.
asking because there was some car fire, and I'm like, how do you suppose they put those out, Jer?
Yeah,
this is a whole new way of life with these electric cars.
Yeah.
I was in a house today, looking at a house that was tenant occupied, and we're listing it to sell, and the tenant said, "Oh, there's a burn in the carpet upstairs," and I said. He goes, well, we haven't told the landlord yet. I mean, the carpet's old. It's probably not that big of a deal. It needed replaced anyhow. It was from lithium batteries. They had 2 computer lithium batteries sitting on top of each other, and it caught on fire.
Ooh, we're lucky.
Like acid came out of it and stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
but they were home when it happened, so all it did was, they got lucky, right? Do you know Dolly Parton went on TikTok? I've been watching her TikToks. She's adorable. She's one of my favorite people. She does so much philanthropically.
She's a good person.
She's an amazing person. She doesn't have, she's just a good person with talent. She can sing. She can play
instruments.
Gives a lot of
money away.
She hasn't been arrested, and she didn't have to sell a sex tape to do it.
Right.
So yeah, let's see. I did see that TikTok video. They're all at Angela's. She took them from your house. Well, happy wife, happy life. What's that country song? It was cheaper to keep her. So.
Oh yeah. One of my top all-time favorites.
Did you see my message from early? It's from Mandy. No, Mandy, I haven't been on TikTok. Well, I haven't been on this TikTok today. I actually have a real job. So now that the book tour slowed down, I kind of decided to be a real estate agent again to pay my bills. So no, I'll take a look at the message. I'll take a look at it after this. Let's see. Beef jerky is just a cow raisin. That's funny. Go to the counter and say, I need some cow raisins. You can use water. You have to use a piercing nozzle with CO2.
All right, to put them out. Ooh.
Okay.
I'm
reading your book. I got it today. That's Grace.
Thanks, you.
Grace.
Thank you, Greg.
Grace.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, Grace from Ohio.
Donna Darling says, I agree. She said Facebook is not working well, so she's over on TikTok now. Dolly played her nails in 9 to 5. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that movie too. She's you know what? All her videos are so cute when she does. I mean, she's on Facebook a lot. So, I don't know, a couple years ago I said to Jerry, Whitney Houston, that Whitney Houston song, I Will Always Love You, was on the radio.
Oh.
And Jerry's not a big fan of country. And I said, that's a country song. Dolly wrote it, and Dolly sang it first, 100 years ago, and it got remade into what Whitney did.
What a song.
And, right there, that would have been a good enough retirement for Dolly right there.
Yeah.
Just her cut of the proceeds from that one. And they had that big fire up in Pigeon Forge, and she gave every resident cash money. And I don't remember what the figure was. It was either 1,000 or 10,000.
Incredible person.
If you lived in Pigeon Forge, she gave you money because she knew everybody's work was impacted and wanted to make sure that they did well. A firefighter, 1859, says, how are you doing, sir?
Good, brother. Welcome back.
Lieutenant Beagle's here.
Hey, Lou.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Give you a mark from Massachusetts. Hey, what's happened to my Red Sox, brother? I lost 3 in a row to the, I can't even say that lousy word, Yankees. Come on now. We want to get into the playoffs. What the hell? My Mets are terrible. My Jets are terrible. How about my Sox?
All right, Johnny is I'm just giving you a heads up. All the games from Brendan Cove are over there. Well, they actually play games over there, so maybe she'll bring them over here. We'll try to revive Rummy Cube. I don't know, the rules. I've played Go Fish with your family. Or what was that? Was that Go Fish?
Yeah.
Yeah, the ever-evolving rules of Go Fish that are different for me than they are for everybody
else. They make up their own
Your
rules.
children change the rules.
They cheat. They change up.
They're like, oh, no. I meant parrotfish, not angelfish. And I'm like, listen, you little shit.
They cheat. I don't play. I just listen. I'm just sitting there
I'm like
listening.
going, well, how come we didn't do that in the last game? Oh, because that's before. Those are the rules before 6 p.m.
That's right.
The rules
it changes
after,
at
like,
3:50. Oh.
Yeah, I'm not going to go buy them again. If I had time to play games, I can't keep up
We
with
don't even have the time.
I've got a little house that needs renovated. I'm going to be like a slave to that house in order to be able to get it ready for season. Yes, my post lost over 50 members in the last couple of years.
There you go, Bill. I know. I'm sorry, Bill. It's happening all over. It's happening all over, Bill. Yeah.
Donna says she's saying it in the movie with Burt Reynolds.
Okay.
Leah's here, the other Lee, and says hello.
Hi, Lee.
Chuck Kramerick is here. Tennessee, check it in, brother.
Okay, brother. Chuck.
Jaji is here. He says, grr, terrible baseball.
Oh, I know. He's a sock man. I know,
He's
Jeff.
a sock man and he's a veal cutlet man.
And creme brulee at Aldi's.
Wait, which Aldi were you at? I know that we're all in the same Aldi region.
Oh, Jeff.
But like, because I'm going to be like, Jeff, I got the last veal parm. If you're at an Aldi,
We'll meet you at 75. We'll split it.
No, on Thursday when you come to Benita, bring me the veal.
Hey, what a wonderful meeting we had with Jeff. And it turns out he works right up the street, 2 miles from our house here. It's great. I mean, you never would have known.
Yes, you guys should all follow Jeff because he you know what? He's like Jerry's brother, separated at birth. He's a very lovely man.
Oh, he's a great guy, Chief.
Central Illinois Fire. Cubs are superior.
Oh, the Cubs. I saw a man yesterday in Tony's place at Pinchers. He was wearing Chicago Cubs. I was going to give him a little grief, but I'm a Met fan. So how much grief can I get? I can't give you out grief because I'm the grief king with my Mets and Jets. Oh, my God. Hey, 7 interceptions. Whoa, we're doing good. 3 games.
Maybe they're paying him for each interception.
Maybe we'll get a punch. Oh.
Beagle says, I know, tell me about it. I still think we have a good chance.
Oh, who's he with? The Beagle is with the Sox. He's from Massachusetts. Yeah, come on, Lou.
He'll make the wild card.
Make the wild card, I know.
That's what
My Mets are out.
Johnny's laughing. Chris from New Jersey says, okay, guys, I have to hop off.
Okay.
They are, have a monthly meeting for the department. See you later. All right.
Okay.
Tell
Enjoy
everybody
the
we
job.
said hi.
Love the job, brother.
Donna says her granddaughters do the same. Nah. I'm like, we're going to need some sort of a formal agreement before we go into another card game with these little shysters because...
They're like...
and then they're like, right, Mom? Right? And then she looks up the real rules on the internet and like none of the rules apply.
No.
And I'm like going, you guys, you don't even cheat right.
No, they...
Hey guys from Northern Ireland, it's
All
Matthew.
right.
Hi Matthew.
Hey, Matt.
And Rusty's here. Hey guys.
Hey, Rusty, how are you, man?
Hey Rusty.
Welcome back.
Donna had veal cutlets tonight. So Donna, down at Aldi, we're just getting on the Aldi train in this area. We just finally got the Aldi stores.
Aldi's up in the east or not.
I don't know, but they have all these coolers, but there's a cooler that's like tabletop height with the sliding doors on top. Kind of thing, and those coolers, we didn't realize that if you see stuff in those coolers, it's like just there for a short time. As soon as it's bought up, it's gone.
Gone, yeah.
Well, they make these like pre-made veal cutlets, and Jerry just loves them.
Oh.
But like...
We got them once.
We got them, I got them twice now.
Twice?
But I went in there thinking, the cutlets are back, and when we need cutlets again, we'll go back and get them. Well, that's not how it works. When you see the cutlets there...
Buy them all.
You go and you buy all the cutlets. You fill up your whole freezer like a hoarder. So I didn't know that. And the guy in Aldi explained this to me about 3 weeks ago. He's like, oh, no, that one's like that. Look at the side of it. And in big letters across the side, it's like, grab it now. Or, it's only going to be here for a minute.
Yeah.
And so there's veal cutlets and you've got schnitzel.
Schnitzel was good. Oh, boy.
And those were both out of that.
Out of that.
And we got some, you bought the Salisbury steak.
Yeah, the Salisbury steaks are very good.
But those
too.
were 6. That was all in one tray. So
that was 6. You
You
can't.
had to commit to eating that.
Yeah.
Jeff was at the Cape Coral all day. Let's see. Big follow the host. Thank you so much. Jeff, I'm going to go back to work this Thursday. Facility is COVID clear. All right.
All right, Jeff. Good boy. Good for you.
Gene is here with his dad wrote the book.
Oh, nice. Yes, I'm reading it slowly, Gene. Wonderful.
He says, "Hey, Jerry, how are you, my friend?"
I'm good. Good to hear from you guys.
He's good at, he's reading it slowly, and this is why. Because in his downtime tomorrow, I'll be like, "Jerry, I need you to go to Lowe's with me."
Because I get the discount.
Because he gets 10% off being a veteran.
Veteran, and I show the...
and I'm like, I need to buy a new toilet for the new house. So I took him up here. He bought me 3 new gallons of paint.
Yep.
And all my paint supplies. But I tell you what, this is the second house I've rehabbed.
Yeah, we saved I tell you
He
what.
saves a lot of money.
Lowe's gives veterans 10% discount. Home Depot does not.
So you have to register on Lowe's online.
Very easy.
And then when you go in, you say,
Right.
I'm a veteran, and they ask for the phone number associated.
And it pulls it right up.
And they just check his ID to make sure he is who he is.
I didn't need a DD-214, although I have one. I would have certainly presented it. But Lowe's are, and they thank you every single time.
They always say thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service. Yep.
And I would say that we've saved hundreds
and
several $100s.
After outfitting the house up in Port Charlotte, a year and a half ago, not even that long. Wow.
We lived in that store.
We lived in that. Got to know us.
Another house that nobody fixed a stupid thing in.
I know.
I mean,
but they a tremendous discount, 10%, and you'd be surprised when you buy a lot of things to outfit a house.
just all the paint you bought me yesterday.
Paint.
You got $17 off that paint purchase.
Yeah, I mean $17. Come on.
And that was the second time, which
Second
basically
time.
means one of the gallons of paint was free.
Right.
Because that was the second time. We can't buy the 5-gallon buckets because freaking frack are not strong enough to pick up the 5-gallon bucket.
To pour it into the smaller bucket.
We can't pour it. So and the guy was like, "Oh, you save money with." I'm like, "Who's going to pick it up? We can't get it out of the car.
Right.
I have to hire somebody to get it out of the car."
No, we're good. Anyway, that's our low story for today.
You guys still are best players, so hush. Tell us about a grab you had while on the job.
A grab I had. Well, I guess one of the most hairiest ones. I had the roof, and I think I had the roof of the OVM. For those, it's the outside vent man, and they threw the aerial out. There were people at the window ledge. So then they disappeared, and so I climbed up the aerial and climbed into the fire department, and I made my search. And from the interior, another firefighter from Rescue 3, Tommy McTide, who's in the Emerald Society. I found the woman under her bed, and we lifted her up, and we dragged her out, and it was pretty hairy. It was really ripe in there. And we get her into the hallway, and we saved her life. Mm-hmm. And that was, you climbing up an aerial ladder, 6 stories in the air, it can get a little hairy.
Shiver your timbers.
Yeah, it can get a little hairy. So that was probably the grab I remember. Not that I made a lot of them. I made my share, but that was.
I think the one that you told me that it was involving another firefighter on the roof.
Oh.
Because that was just scary. Like he didn't realize what he was doing.
The firemen got separated. This is in Brooklyn. I was driving a chief, and I'm in the front of the fire building, and there was an aerial up to exposure to the exposure 2 roof, and it was going pretty good. Then all of a sudden, out of the smoke on the exposure 4 side, another building, I see this head pop up with a helmet, and it was a firefighter, and he was all alone, and he looked like he was he was in trouble. So I jumped up on the turntable of the aerial ladder, which is something you rarely do. You don't move a ladder once a ladder is placed against the parapet of a building, because firemen went up the ladder, they're going to expect it to be there.
Mm-hmm.
But when I looked and I saw him on the roof of Exposure 4 building, which was an alley separating the fire building from Exposure 4, I jumped up on the turntable and I moved the ladder over and set it on the cornice, and I climbed up the ladder. By that time I didn't see him, and I got on the roof and I saved him. I got him up with his help, and we both got back on the aerial, and I got him to the ground.
I wasn't even talking about that one.
Oh.
I was talking about Philly Martin. You saved his life.
Oh, Philly Martin, that was another. We were on the roof together, and Philly Martin was cutting. We had the power saw, and we were opening up. We were ventilating, and Philly kind of lost the direction, and I'm pulling the roof, cutting the wood back, and out of the corner of my eye I knew where the edge of the roof was, and Philly was backing up, and if I hadn't grabbed him while he was holding the partner saw, he certainly would have fell to his death. And we both were just he didn't realize where you're in the emotion and everything. You're in smoke and everything is.
Well, and you told me the stories about people that step down elevator holes
Timmy Gray
and stuff like that. So that was one he might not even realize that he was going to step off.
I don't think Philly knew he was that close to the edge of the building, and
that's a miracle. That was.
Fortunately, I was at the right place at the right time, and I grabbed Philly. But that fireman, I thought that's the one you were referring to. That was. I think he would have been all right, but the fact was, I grabbed him. So.
Firefighter 342 says, "Hi, Chief." Mystery says, "Hey."
Hi, guys.
Donna says, "But they're so easy to do." I'm lost in conversation because that was a while ago. Jaji says, "I'll keep looking. I'll grab them all."
Thanks, Jeff.
We have an upright freezer.
We'll meet you, Jeff.
Now you're a veal dealer. So, Johnny says we missed out at veal at family dinner. No, you didn't, because we just use it so that I eat a pretty clean diet, and Jerry needs some dirt in his diet, so he will eat the fried veal cutlets to supplement it, or he would wither to nothing because I eat bird food. Was supposed to say como sava. What is como sava? Don't know.
I don't know.
No comprendo. Mac Attack is here.
Hey, Mac Attack, how are you, brother?
The mailbox did not talk to me. Actually, it talked to me with some BS magazine that I was no interest in, and stayed in the trash bin.
Yeah, there was nothing in the mailbox today.
Oh,
nothing.
And Mac Attack is already gone.
Oh,
he said bye.
I gave him a mug.
I know. Well, he was in, he was out. Surprise about Home Depot. That's Donna. Surprise about Home Depot.
Yeah, they don't give a discount, Donna. To veterans. Lowe's does.
So that's what Gene said. I got a 10% discount at Lowe's buying a portable AC unit because my dad is a vet.
There you go. Thank you. Yes, you're right, Gene. Yeah.
I would say, get in the car, Sanford. I need to use your between the war experience.
Yep. They just say show my license, because on my license I've designated veteran on my license.
But it didn't work on the appliances because we tried that. Did it work on the appliances? I don't remember. I think it didn't.
No, something because it was a Labor Day sale or something. We got them around Labor Day.
Yeah.
I think. And it was with that guy, Ken, the salesman up in Port Charlotte. No, there was some reason we didn't get the discount on the appliances. Because Chris bought... That's when you couldn't even get the discounts. We had to wait months to get... the microwave came in, and then 2 weeks later, maybe the oven came in. It was...
Like, this whole screen is jumping around because of this goofy filter that TikTok has. The whole screen is, going like this. Like, it's the craziest thing ever. And that's why I was turning this light off, because for a minute...
Oh, all right. Go ahead.
I'll see if it just stops. I mean, it's like making me nauseous. The veteran workers at Lowe's wear camouflage vests. Oh, we were behind that guy with the camouflage vest.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Oh, we're there all the time.
You know, he was giving us a hard time, and he's like, well, if you need help, yell for Steve. And I'm like, well, who the heck is Steve? Because this guy over here in camo... Then we walked out of the store with him. He was in front of us going back to that register.
I'll be there.
Thanks for the tip.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that's Jeff that said that tip.
Oh, Jeff, we had no idea.
Which is funny because when we met Jeff for lunch the other day, we stopped at Lowe's to look for... I was looking for those stones.
The stones before we met Jeff for lunch.
And we met Jeff for lunch, and he's like, were you just over at Lowe's? I'm like, yeah, I'm looking for these stones. So the stones are circles with like a little section cut off of them. They call them 3/4 moonstones.
Right.
And that way you can make a walking path with them and turn real easy. But I think that they just make them like someplace up off of Bayshore is where I can find them. But, you know... I mean, Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
But that's the least of. That's the bottom of the list.
That's the bottom of the list.
Yeah, we have
more.
That's
for when I have so much fixed at this house that I'm looking for ways to fill my time.
There you go.
If you can give one piece of advice as a whole to a younger person, what would it be?
Well, keep your mind centered on your goals. Be nice to each other. My mother used to say, Gerald, it doesn't cost anything to be nice to people. And I've kind of followed that all my life, you know. Learn as much as you can about your profession. Hang out with the old guys. Keep your mouth shut and your ears open, okay? Don't think you're the biggest thing in town.
And look around at your circle of friends. If you're the smartest one, you're not going anywhere.
That's right.
And if your friends are like a little sketch...
Drop them.
You need to get less sketch.
Yes, exactly. Yes. And life is wonderful. You know, we're here one time. That's it. Let's make the best of it. Mm-hmm. Okay? One time. The good Lord has given us a shot, so let's enjoy it.
I just told Jerry I stumbled on this family on TikTok, and they sold their house and everything they own and bought an RV. They since upsized their RV, and they had a couple $100,000 worth of student debt, and they did all this to pay off their debt, and they've paid off all their debt, and they still live in their RV. And this RV, I mean, it's a fifth wheel. It's not like...
Fifth wheel. It's a big rig.
So he pulls it with... You know, and I looked it up. I'm like, all right, so you have a $100,000 RV and probably a $100,000 truck that's pulling it. And they have an 8-year-old. They've seen every state. They travel all over the world.
All over the world.
They said we'd rather travel everywhere than to have, $1 million house. And I don't know what they do for a living because I just recently started following them. But I'm like going, that's what life is supposed to be about, not
stress and worry and all. Yep. And another thing, you might be in your 20s now, but that could possibly not be what your lifelong career could wind up as. I was 27 years old. That's old. I was working on Wall Street. And when I was at 24, 25, I didn't know where I was going. Okay, I had Glenn. We had a new house. I was making a lot of blood money overtime. And then I got involved with a firefighter. And that changed my whole direction. I took tests. I became a police officer first because they called me first. And at 27 years old, I went into the police academy. I'm sorry, 1965 I went into the police academy. And to 1968, and then from 68, I was a cop from 65 to 68, and in 68, I became a firefighter, and that was 30 years old. So, hang in there. The job you have now might not be the one for the rest of your life.
Matt is here. He says, hey.
Hey, Matt from the UK.
Speaking of the VFW, the quartermaster called me looking for paperwork. I haven't been commander in 2 years.
Who did that, Bill?
Yeah.
Oh.
Maddie shared the live. Thank you. Hello from Bay City, Michigan. Just saying hi. Hope you're doing well.
Wow, Michigan.
Hi, Tim.
Way up.
Way up there. Como Sava is Cajun French for how are you?
Oh, we're fine.
Muy bien.
Thanks for coming in.
Oh, thank you for the presents. Misty, hello, sir, from Fort Worth, Texas.
Oh, boy. Yes, he was in last night.
Angela Griffith is here. Hey, you two.
Hey, honey.
Y'all should go to Life in Bonita Springs TikTok and see the most recent post I just posted. Oh, my goodness. You scare me. All right. For those of you who don't know, I'm Life in Bonita Springs, and Angela has access to all my equipment. Oh, boy.
All right.
Sadi says, thank you, sir. Donna says, we go around one time.
That's right, Donna. We go around one time. We get dealt one hand of cards and pick up your drawers if you don't like it and get out there. I'm out there every single day trying to help people. And I want to pass that on to you guys.
Now, I'm behind in comments. There's a comment here from Rusty saying, I'm leaving work. So Rusty's already at home.
Okay, Rusty, we'll see you home.
Good day, Jerry, from Toronto Police Services in Canada.
Wow.
Love
all
you,
right.
buddy.
Toronto, thank you. Toronto, Ontario.
Angela said the post is don't be suspicious. I wonder what this is about. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. I did that. Well, I did a suspicious one the other. Oh, that was with the Lorna Doone.
With the Lorna Doone caper.
The Lorna Doone. And then the bookstore.
And this is the attendance sheet. I keep track of all my babies, all you coolies out there.
Coolies.
All my coolies.
So we got no mail today.
No mail. Sorry,
but that's
kids.
okay. We got nothing.
Nope.
Ooh,
We'll have to read another. Should we read another letter tonight from?
Love it. Do you got Florida?
I have Florida. Sure.
Oh, all right. I'm like reading this literally.
Yeah, I have Florida.
Okay, that was Angela.
That was Jeff.
Yeah, read another letter.
Okay,
Read us a letter, Poppy.
These are the letters that I got from Miss Ann Rosso's middle school in Brookside, middle school in northern Ohio. And we did a video with them, a Zoom with them, correct?
Well, first, they all read the book, the whole eighth grade book.
Yes, they read our book.
And they did a lot of studies around 9/11.
Around 9/11. And they wrote questions to me, which when we went live, I answered them. And now Miss Rosso sent us all of their replies, all of them. So I want to read, and this is, Dear Mr. Sanford, from Liam. Thank you for making the book. It started with a helmet, and for reminding people that do not know about 9/11 and parts that you had in it. I learned a lot who did it and how they cleaned up all of the rubble and the survivor tree and the helmet that you returned. Again, thank you for Zooming with us and making the book for us to read. Sincerely, from the 8th grade student. Wow, that's from Liam. Thank you, Liam.
And we didn't even know that, I guess, just out of the blue, I had a conversation with the teacher. She was listening to one of our lives.
Yes.
And she said something like, we're studying the survivor tree. And we had just been in New York a couple weeks before. And I said, one of the things that we do is we always go to the survivor tree.
Yep.
And I said, I videotaped the survivor tree and I videotaped the placard that explains the survivor tree. So I was able to give them first-hand video.
Right.
So they got to see that. And they've only seen pictures of it and what they read in a book. So they got to see it in video. And so she was just like, oh,
we're going to read we're going to go read a letter every night. I want to read all of these letters that these wonderful 8th grade and middle school students sent to Chris and I.
So if you guys have a local school that you'd like to have them read the book, just let them know.
Let us know. We'll mail you the complimentary book, no charge to you. We'll be happy to mail you our book. Just reach out to us.
Yeah, just have the guy, whoever the curriculum
the
director
guidance
is.
counselor, social studies teacher, anybody.
Yes.
We'll be able to. Well, we'd love to send you a copy. Thank you. And Liam, thank you, brother. Every night I have a whole, oh my God. Last night's letter said, thank you for making him brave. Can you imagine? Oh, these children, God bless them.
Chief 334 says, hello, sir.
Hi, Chief. Good evening.
And West Virginia Rebel says,
There he is.
hello from West Virginia.
He's from Connecticut, Chief 334. And West Virginia, thank you.
Are y'all still taking patches? Yes.
Yes, we are.
We already had the other giveaway, and now I think we have 9 or 10 patches.
Yep.
Plus 2 that from Naples that we haven't put up yet.
I haven't put them up.
We keep forgetting. So send them in. The address is on the wall above Jerry's head, and it's also in our bio. So all you have to do is click the little 42 helmet logo, and it'll show you all kinds of information. And Zach is here and says, hey, hey, hey.
Hey, Zach. Sorry about your raise to Tampa Bay. Oh, no, what is it? What do they call them?
Buccaneers.
Buccaneers. I'm sorry, Buccaneers. But the baseball team won. They won the East.
So West Virginia Rebel says you're going to have 4 of them from me, just waiting on the last one. My gosh. Okay.
Wow, brother. Thank you.
Grace says, my cousin said, what restaurants are in Naples? Where should we have lunch?
Well, we can go...
Are you guys coming in from hiking? You want someplace casual?
We can go 5th Avenue. We can go 3rd Street. We can go to Captain and Crew across from Cambria Park.
Ooh, Captain and Crew. I'm down.
Wow. Grace, we can go wherever you want, honey. We can go to M, overlooking in, you know. What?
You're so cute.
No. Well, we'll go anywhere they want.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, just let us know, like, if you guys are coming in off of hiking or something and want to go someplace casual.
We can go to McDonald's. No, Grace.
We'll go to a drive-thru.
We'll go to a drive-thru.
Where's the Culvers?
No, it'll be nice.
Anywhere will be fine. Let us know. Like, if you have, like, special diet needs or something, let us know that. We'll just find a place. My home team, Carolina Panthers, is undefeated. I live in North Carolina.
Wow, you got my ex Jet quarterback.
That's why you're
3-0.
You got that new one that throws interceptions.
I'm going through. Hey, 7 interceptions.
They pay him $1 million for every one of those, don't they? Watch out for alligators in Florida. Portillo's is better than Culver's. We don't have a Portillo's. What's a Portillo's? Is that a fast food place? The chief says, I can send you one of our patch. Oh, that would be lovely.
Great. Thank you, Chief.
If you're not familiar, if you send a patch in, it puts you in the drawing.
Yeah.
And then everybody that sends a patch in has their name put on a card. And then we'll draw a name. And whoever's name we draw wins.
We got a whole bunch of them already.
And we have, I think, 122 patches.
Yeah.
And Rusty, who's in this chat right now, won all of the patches.
All the patches.
The Bucks are going to beat the Panthers 2 times this year. That's what Zach says.
Oh, Zach.
He's talking smack. We got Sam Donald, former Jets quarterback, now Panthers quarterback.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you for that.
And that's why the Jets are in the pooper.
That's why we're 0-3.
Swirling the drain right now.
But Donald didn't do anything for us last year, last 2 years. That's why we got rid of him.
Okay, so he said next time you're in Illinois, you'll have to try it. It's a thing up there.
Oh,
so
that restaurant?
Where was I at? I was in Oak Lawn. It's like southwest of Chicago. But, I was with Geraldine, and Geraldine has her mind on certain things. So I was nothing more than a glorified chauffeur and whipping boy. Which is fine,
Yeah.
But she'll be like, you went the wrong way. She wanted to go to some restaurant called Flapjacks. So we're going to Flapjacks. And she's telling me, and I put it in the phone. I said, well, she's like, you're going the wrong way. And I'm like, no, I'm not. And she goes, you're definitely going the wrong way. You got to go up 82 and then over to Cichlid or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, I've asked the phone, and the Oracle said we have to turn left here. Well, little does she know, the restaurant moved beside the hotel. We literally drove around the block in a circle like ding-dongs. And she's like, I can't believe they moved. And I said,
And they didn't let her know.
That's what I said. I am stunned that they did not call you in Florida to say, is it okay if we move over by the hotel? Just stunned. These are the conversations I have with her. And she'll be like, listen, you little shit.
I was an engineer. I could have went to space. Just drive the car that I engineered.
There's one in Sherwood, Gurney, and I think one more. All right. If we
All
get
right,
up
we'll
there,
get up there.
head in Chicago, they make a great salad. Oh, okay.
We never heard of them. No.
Tortillos, which means we're going to have to forget about it. Oh, it's like a, wait, hold on. I'm back at the fire. Wait, let me get back. We went way far. It's a thing. Next time you guys are up here, you should try it. Zach said, oh, we got Brady. I'm back at the firehouse on Thursday, so I can get it then. That's Chief with the patch.
Thank you.
Donna says it's like a roast beef hero. There's one in Sherwood, Gurney, and I think one more. Donna said, had it in Chicago. They make a great salad.
Oh.
We should go someplace casual because we are leaving the Everglades and my cousin Mark. Okay, so maybe we can meet at the hotel. Well, yeah, we can work that out. We'll think about it someplace, casual.
We got it.
Let me think about it.
We got it great.
You know what? We could go to the food truck park.
Oh.
What? Jerry, are you
Okay.
kidding me? It's casual, and you can sit on the water in Naples, Florida.
All right.
Oh, my God.
I have something more. Okay.
Okay.
No, that's fine.
No.
No.
It's okay. I'll keep my opinions to myself. I'm so sorry. I was thinking about getting a job outside of the house. Would that be okay with you, Archie Bunker?
I will pay for that remote. You don't know. She's not a very nice person.
Archie! You can do it right. Archie!
Edith, don't flush. You think this is easy, huh, kids?
Your face.
Oh, God.
I'm getting the eye. He's giving me the stink eye. Everything at Portillo's is good. They call it Italian beef, says Donna.
Oh, okay.
Because the cows can do this with their closed hoof.
That's scusa.
Cows do this with their closed hoof. Forget about it. Whatever you guys want to take me and my cousin, that's fine.
Okay, great.
You know what I think would be really funny is if Grace demanded to go to Olive Garden. Watch his face.
Whoa.
Olive Garden is his deal breaker.
Olive Garden.
My favorite thing in the whole world is when we go to an event.
Get out of Olive Garden.
Is we go to an event and it's catered by Olive Garden. This face. I'm like, ooh,
Donna, Olive
who's
Garden.
the caterer? And they'll be like, Olive Garden, and I'm just like
These
watching.
people down here, they think Olive Garden. Oh, Donna.
Of course, she agrees with you. And
Donna.
Angela says sushi.
Oh, God, Olive Garden. Donna, that's
I
not
just
Italian.
I wanted tacos so bad tonight, and he's like, no. So we went to
I never mind.
Rusty's home.
Oh, Rusty. He just gets in the car and he's right down the road.
Yeah,
Oh,
we haven't been for sushi for a while. Look at his face. All right,
Okay.
All right, I want you to pick sushi, Mexican, or Thai.
Oh.
And these are my 3 favorite places to eat.
Oh,
I finally got you to eat at the Greek place.
yeah,
You like the Greek stuff.
yeah. Ugh.
I don't know what your aversion is. You get steak fajitas. You get the fajitas.
Okay,
Oh, get on.
next.
You act like you're being punished.
No, I'm not.
Well, then we're going to go out for tacos tomorrow night and celebrate. And celebrate the
Can I
broadening
get
of...
corned beef and cabbage on the side?
This will be like the place where you smuggle in the applesauce. You'll be smuggling in corned beef and cabbage. You're like, I needed real food.
Oh, my.
Let's see. Taco Tuesday. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Donna. Tomorrow's Taco Tuesday.
Oh. Thanks, honey.
It's a date. Wednesday, Mama. Donna, darling. Mexicana. Agree with you, Jerry.
Oh, man.
You know what? I got empanada. You don't even remember it. I got empanadas from the flea market, which sounds bad. But you like the empanadas. I got you beef empanadas. And you're like, that's good.
I did?
You did. But they were handmade, like, you know.
Oh, yeah. Get out.
And we have a store in Bonita, and it's like this store that was like built in the 1900s, and it's like in downtown, and it's just like you go in the store, and they sell everything like a regular grocery store, but you have to go to the counter and you go to the cashier. You'll be like, I don't know if Jeff is still there. Jeff, you need to know about Benson's. You go to the counter and say, I want tortillas. And they give you the black market tortillas that are made from scratch, not Mission. Like, they're still hot, and they keep them in a cooler, a hot cooler instead of a cold cooler. And they are really good. And Jerry is still not impressed. He doesn't get it.
Okay.
Whatever. Give them to the dog, Donna says. All right. I can't wait to meet you guys, says Grace. Well, you know.
Grace, we're going to have a lot of laughs.
This is where I need you to demand Mexican food, Grace.
Oh, Gracie. Oh, Grace. For you coolies, I'll eat Mexican.
Street tacos.
Oh.
It's either that. Oh, here's a new one. Sushi, Thai food, Mexican food, or the halal cart in New York City.
So which fuck cart?
Halal.
A falafel.
So I get the falafels.
Falafel.
Uh-huh.
Dirty Water Franks, Donna.
No, there ain't Franks in that one.
Oh.
This is all like.
Dirty Water Dogs.
Which one are we eating at? If you only have those four.
Oh.
He will not let me eat at the halal cart.
Oh.
He thinks I'm going to die if I eat.
Donna, come on. Oh.
He doesn't know how glorious falafel is and a good tzatziki sauce.
Ooh. In New York. On the corner.
Donna says she'd rather go to McDonald's. well, your boy here ate Burger King for lunch today.
I had Burger King today.
I struggled to keep him alive, and he I turned my back for 2 seconds, and he's over in line at Burger King.
She said, "Where are you?" I was like,
I could smell it on your breath. I could smell. I'm like, you had.
I was going up.
You smell like Whoppers.
I had a Whopper today. I went up and I volunteered at the Bonita Springs Assistance Office, and we had 16 cars came through today, and we gave them 16 bags of groceries and meat and chicken, and yeah, it was a good day. I do that once a week. I help out with the people that need food.
Angela says Tijuana Flats is awesome.
Okay, never been in there. Here 21 years, I've never been to Tijuana Flats.
Are you kidding me?
The one up on the corner here?
The place beside the sheriff's substation. With the fountain out front, the kids.
Oh, no, that one. Oh, what's the one up the street here I'm thinking of?
Senor Tequila?
No, the one up here, right on the corner.
Oh, Iguana Mia.
Iguana Mia, I've never been in there. That's the one I've never been in. No, I've been to Tijuana, yeah, whatever.
You've been to Tijuana Flats?
Yeah.
You've been to Senor Tequila? Should I tell my Senor Tequila story?
No, thank you. No, next.
No, that wasn't you.
I wasn't?
No, I sold some people a house. We were out looking at houses, and we went to Senor Tequila's.
Oh, is that where the woman got bombed?
She's a very little human being, like my daughter Jennifer size. Like she's like 4'11", itty bitty. And we went there for lunch, and she had a margarita, and she ordered a second margarita. And her husband and I carried her to the car. I had to hold her by her belt loops. And we weren't done looking at property. We had to go out the next day. She was like, I'm so embarrassed. And I'm like, whatevs. They bought a house. I'm their favorite person on the planet.
I remember them.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, where are we at? Good evening, Chris and Jerry. How are you two? It's Joe Solo.
Hey, Joe.
Hey.
I'm glad to hear your hands are all better, Joe. Been praying for you, brother.
Tijuana. Jeff likes Tijuana Flats.
Okay.
Oh boy, Rusty, thank you for all kinds of confetti. Good evening, Jerry. How are you? Chris, how are you doing too? I'm fine, except I'm really hungry for Mexican food or halal.
Who said that?
Me.
Oh.
Of course it was me. No, but Joe Solo was asking how you were doing.
I'm good, Joe.
Donna says Skippy Dog. Do you know what Skippy Dog is?
Yeah, that's Skippy Dog was a truck, white truck with red wheels. I think, right, Donna? You bought hot dogs off it and all kinds of good stuff.
Nick Cabral is back. Says good evening, Denver, Connecticut. Checking in. Hope all is well.
Thank you
for joining
brother.
us. Rusty wants to make sure you got New Hampshire.
I got, oh, sure. Right here, Russ. Stop right there, brother. You got a mark.
Thank you very much. Very tired. First day back to work. It's hard to get back in the groove.
Yeah.
Go to bed early. Rest up.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I went to the doctor today and my internist, and I told him I was doing well, and he said, keep taking the medication I prescribed you, and I'll see you in 6 months. So, and tomorrow I go to my cardiologist, and I'm feeling fine, and so we'll go to see the doctor tomorrow morning at 9:30.
The doctor?
The doctor, and...
And even better, tell the kids what the doctor you saw today said about your book.
Oh, the doctor was beyond himself. He talked more about the book than he did about my how I was feeling.
Because when they weren't fixing him, I handed him the book and said, we're going to be back in 2 weeks, and you need to read this book and keep this man alive, because this is why he's sick.
Yeah.
And with the second time we went back, like the nurses came in and they're like, oh, you're the guy with the book. Like they were passing it around the office and they all read it. So the doctor is a fan.
Yeah, he was. I told him about little Dominic, what Dominic said last night, and I'm going to just repeat this. Let me see if I can find it. Oh no, this was Liam. Here's Dominic from last night. Just hold that for a minute. This is from Dominic. Dear Mr. Sanford and Ms. Griffith, thank you for making such a great book for us teachers and students. We appreciate the time you guys put into your book. You could have been sitting on the couch watching TV. You could have been honoring the people that died on 9/11. But you guys went out of your way to make a great book. You guys went out of your way to Zoom with us as well. The Zoom was educational, upsetting, and most importantly, entertaining. We are so thankful that you guys are who you are and for making me brave. Dominic, what can you say? What can you say? So we reach out, and we had no idea we were going to touch these children. So again, as Chris said earlier, if you know of a school or educators and they want our book, please contact us, whatever social media you use, and we'll get the books out free of charge, and we'll be happy to send them out. And this was to a school in, we believe, Avon, Ohio, the Brookside Middle School.
Brody wants to make sure you have Illinois checked off.
I do. Brody, you're right here, bud.
I wouldn't trust him.
There he is with Central Illinois Fire.
Rusty is off tomorrow. Enjoy your day off.
Okay, Rusty, have a good time, brother. Now watch those leaves.
Donna sent you all sorts of confetti and hearts.
Thank you, honey.
Oh, Cat Mighty Mouse is stopping in from Ohio.
Okay, gotcha.
Donna's put little firemen up. Grace says, are there any pasta places in Naples besides the Olive Garden? Let's think about this. Let's think about, what is there that's Italian? Let me think.
Well, down,
if D'Amico and Sons is still open at Neapolitan.
We can go to D'Amico.
We'll have to think about it.
Yeah.
We'll give it some thought.
Downtown. What about where we went with the mayor? We used to go with Bill Barnett.
Yaba?
On 41. No, on 41 by the hospital. Cosmos.
Oh, Cosmos. Yeah.
Cosmos is good
casual.
food. Yeah.
That's casual. We can go there.
That's easy to find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's Cosmo.
Cosmos. Cosmos.
Yeah, it's like a pizza and Italian place.
Pizza Italian place. It's right across the street from North
We'll find an address.
Naples Community
when we
High
get
School.
closer, we'll message it.
Right.
They're young kids. They use GPS. They don't
Yeah.
have a Rand McNally.
Oh.
My department is going to fire prevention tomorrow. I can ask about if they want your book. Oh, that'd be lovely.
Oh, thank you. We'd be happy to send it off to you. Wow, great news. Great news.
Marcy, oh no, that's old. I hit the thing. I don't know if we have anybody on page. There's one person there, but I don't think they're registered. Oops. Whoops. I just did all kinds of bad things. Oh, it's your brother.
Oh, hey, Ken, we got the letter. I got the letter today. All Irish.
Oy. Oy.
No Italian.
For my children,
Got it.
the 6% isn't even there anymore. False alarm.
We got it. Thanks, Mo.
There was a Cosmos on Highland Boulevard in Staten Island.
Yeah, yes, Donna, that's right.
No, that's your brother.
Oh, my brother. Oh, that's right, Cosmos. You're right, Kenny. I forgot.
GPS comes in handy. I know, Jerry. I'm always like, he'll be like, how are we going to find our way? I'm like, oh, however will we find our way? And that's why we end up going through 120 miles of Montana without seeing another living soul. Because the Oracle said it was a highway.
That's right.
I mean, it was a little dirt. There were a lot of prairie dogs.
Oh, boy. Montana.
All right, Donna says good night. All right,
Good night, guys.
We're going to kick off of here, too.
All right, Mo. We'll talk to you tomorrow. God bless you all. Thank you.